So, hello everyone, and welcome to a new live weekly overview that you are doing. It's a weekly overview that we do every single week to check the market, where is the market going, and how you can benefit from this market. هاي جميعا welcome للweekly overview الأسبوع اللي نحن بنعمله لحتى نشوف ولوين بيكون رايح اتجاه السوق بالأسابيع الجاية بالأسبوع الجاي وكيف نحن فينا نكون عم نستفيد منه. Always to remind you that you are in December months, and when we are in December months, usually this means that the volatility is not that high, and we might be encountering the last week of big volatility, especially with the news coming now. So عادة بشهر ديسمبر نحن ما بيكون عنا volatility كتير عالية، بس رح نشوف هذا الأسبوع في شوية نيوز بتأدي لفولاتيليتي، ويمكن يكون آخر أسبوع volatility بالماركت قبل ما الأسبوعين الآخرين يكونوا volatility واطي. And when the volatility is low, we focus mainly on the US 30 on the scalp, as we did last year in Christmas week and in New Year week, so we can have more profits when it comes to this. So bear with us and make sure to train yourself in the best way during these 2 weeks. So January you can launch big and you can start big. So I will start with the calendar with news. As you can see here, this week will be a very big week when it comes to all kind of currencies volatility. This week for me will be the volatility week, because Monday we start with the GDP, the monthly GDP for the pound. Tuesday we have Canadian governor speaks. We have the GBP also. US dollar, we have the CPI on Tuesday. Wednesday we have the FOMC and Federal Fund Rate, and they are expecting to increase the rate by 0.5%. ممكن عم يتوقعوا يطلعوا الفايدة كمان بعد بنص بالمية to reach 4.5%, which is creating a real problem and a real recession. So let's see. And as Powell said last time, they will keep increasing the interest rate, but on a lower scale. So Wednesday will be interesting. Tuesday will be interesting. Thursday, guys, look at this. Everything for NZD, for AUD, CHF, GBP, Euro, US dollar. Oh my God. This will be a huge week. Even here in GBP, we have also the monetary policy expected to increase the interest rate by 0.5%. A huge week. And Friday, we have the flash PMI for Euro, for GBP, and for US dollar. So I think we will have one of the most volatile weeks, because it's the second week of the completion of the second week of August and the start of the third week, which means mainly the next 2 weeks after it will be the Christmas week and it will be the New Year week, which means that it will be so hard to have this volatility. So for December, the most week you can benefit from is this week. So هيدا لديسمبر أكتر ويك ممكن تستفيدوا منه هو هيدا الويك، لأنه كل أنواع النيوز رح بيكونوا عم بكبون الأسبوع الجاي على كل البارات الأساسية اللي عم نشتغل عليها. So let's go and check what we have in the market. As you can see here, last week during the weekly overview, we said and we expected to break this, the Dow Jones. We had the divergence, as you can see, and then we had this. So we were expecting to break down, and here it is. It broke down, moved all the way, so for 1000 pip almost, to hit the support again. Now for next week, what's expected is to have, as we close at the low, and this is the support level. So if we go like this, now we can expect two things for the swing trade. First, this is our new resistance. Okay, and this is our lovely support. So what do we expect? If the US 30 will open on Monday early morning or Sunday afternoon, it will open. I'm talking here about GMT time and GMT +2 and GMT +4. It will open make a wick up. If it makes a wick up and then start to push down, breaking this sequence of supports, then we should expect, even here, it goes back to a resistance back here. Whoa. Look here, it hit and moved down. So we should have the sell. We should have the sell at this level. So if it opens, makes a wick up and start to push down, we'll have 33,406. Stop loss 33,000 like 466. TP1 33,396. The scalp, the usual scalp. Of course, you know, in the weekly overview we have the scalp and we have the swing. Mostly it's swing, but we have always target as scalp. TP2 we will have a potential wick fill around 33,238. TP3 32,957, and TP4, which is the full clean traffic here, it will be 32,520. As for the buy, we need to go back up, and to break the sequence, to have the buy. So if a daily candle moves up and then the next candle opens, makes a wick down and start to push up again, then the buy will start around 33,945 with stop loss 33,885. TP1 955, TP2 34,097, TP3 32,495, and TP4 will be the full target till the top on around 34,620. Okay, so this will be interesting for the US30. As for the gold, as you can see, still pushing up. It tried to move down here. It was a nice push down. It was by Monday, the move, after breaking this, after this divergence. Very nice move for the gold. But now it's trying again to push up, breaking this resistance. Look what a resistance, guys. And we are around 18,000 and breaking this resistance. Which is here. If it opens, makes a wick down and start to push up again. 18,000, 1,300 will be the buy. 18, around 18,007 the stop loss, 18,014 the TP1, 18,020 TP2, 18,034 TP3, and guys, I think we might hit the 18,065 if it keeps pushing up. And of course, we are facing here some divergence also, not to forget. Even though it's trying to push up again, we are still facing this divergence, which means if it turn down again and break this support, إذا برمت وكسرت هيدا السبورت من هون, this support, this is the main support where it turned and pushed up again. And here it's resistance before, يعني look, it's support and resistance at the same time. Why? Look here, the market was moving down and then it hit this resistance and continue down. And here the market was moving down, it hit this support and moved up. So this is a nice support to build on. هذا support منيح تنبني عليه. So now if it start to turn back down, breaking this sell, it will be interesting with the clean traffic to keep moving down. So the sell will be around 1763, 1768 stop loss, 62 TP1, 1752 TP2, 1733 TP3, and the full target 1702, will be for TP4 if it falls down with this divergence. So we have two options. Let's see which one will be the right one. Okay. We go to oil. The oil still pushing down with what's happening in the US and how they are pushing more from to decrease its price. The oil thing is going more political. Okay, as you can see, the last 5 days down. What we started to see in oil, it's a kind of divergence also, but we cannot go for the buy until this CCI and this percentage R breaks up. Okay, until they break up, both of them. قبل ما يرجعوا يبرموا ويكسروا طلوع ما فينا نقرر انه نشتري. So for a certain place, this will be the resistance area, because here we have one time a touch. Look, this is a pure resistance area here. Okay, you can see. So the buy can be here. Look, the market. Okay, the market went there, opened. If the market is here, it opened, makes a wick up and start to push down, respecting the previous wick. Yani for example, you have the high, low. We have the lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, same high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So we are still in a bearish sequence. بعدنا بسيكونس نزول بطريقة إنه if it opens, makes a wick up and then start to push down again, we can expect another low where the sell will be around 69.90, stop loss around 70.60, 69.80 TP1 scalp, 68.74 TP2, 67.64 TP3, and 66 is TP4. And then if it starts to turn back and move up, then the buy will be around 76.40, stop loss 75.60, 76.50 TP1, 77.94 TP2, 80 TP3, and 82.68 will be the TP4. As for the GBP JPY, also after going down, now we are still in the same expectation. We are in the no trade range area here, and we are waiting. If this is if the GBP JPY breaks 165.83 will be the sell, 166.20 TP1, stop loss, sorry, 73 TP1, 65.24 TP2, 64.60 TP3, and 64.20 will be the TP4. Or if it opens, makes a wick down, and start to push up back, and we might have volatility next week, good volatility. So the buy will be around 169. Will be around 169.05. Stop loss 168.555. 109.15 TP, 169.15 TP1, 169.80 TP2, 170.54 TP3, and 171.60 will be the TP4. For Bitcoin lovers, we are still stagnating in the same area, no up, no down. We are still waiting until, even if it breaks down below this or above this, we still have, and the table راح يرجع يكون عندكم table the same orders for the buy and for the sell. So for euro dollar, let's go to the currencies, to the main USD currencies. Okay. So as we can see, the euro here is forming a certain divergence, which means at any point it can start to push down, going back and move down. The beauty and the most important part, that if you go to the weekly chart, you can see a trend line, a weekly trend line, bearish trend line, on which the euro dollar, and as you can see after divergence here and after breaking this CI percentage R again here, it start to push up from 0.98 till 1.0540. It's almost weekly one way. Of course, as you know, next week we have a lot of news on the US dollar and on euro. So we will see what will happen. But let's say technically first, we hit this trend line. We have a divergence already. We are already on the weekly CCI percentage R on a very high place. So normally what comes to my mind, potential sell. It's getting ready. يعني ببلش يحضر sell تقريبا بعد هالطلعة كلها بالويكلي وبعد هالtrend line وبعد غيرها. So what I should expect here to have a double top if it resumes like this. Okay, let's here say first we will see the CCI percentage R when they will break. We have already a divergence. So we'll see once they break the plus 100 and they break the minus 20. And here we go to the chart. We have this double top potential formation in case they break. This is it. Okay, this is it. This is the first top. This is the second top. And then we might have a move down till this place. So 1.0435, the sell will be stop loss around 1.0465, 1.0425 TP1, 1.0386 TP2, 1.0360 TP3, and 1.0310 TP4 for the clean traffic here that we have on the left. And it's very important. On the other side, breaking this resistance, which is two kind of resistance. The first resistance ده كسرها هيدا خط المقاومة من فوق اللي هي two kind of resistance اللي هي first the horizontal line which is the two highs already hit and which is also the trend line, the bearish trend line. This means that it can boom up at some point, and especially if we have the news coming on the ECB and the Fed Reserve, one positive for example for the euro and the other one negative for the dollar, or the negative on the euro, it's less than the negative on the dollar. And حتى even if we have the negative on euro came and then the euro went back a little bit and then the negative on the dollar come bigger, so the dollar will get weaker, it will push up more, so the euro dollar pair will push up, not because the euro is good, but because the US dollar get weaker than the euro. So always these يعني كل هالاحتمالات موجودة، إنه مش بالضرورة بس لأنه اليورو يضعف ساعتها يعني يقوى لحتى الدولار واليورو دولار يطلع. أوقات اليورو بيضعف بس الدولار بيضعف أكتر من ما ضعف اليورو، so بيطلع اليورو دولار. So here the buy will be around 1.06, stop loss around 1.0570, 1.06 around. Always check the previous candle, guys. I cannot put the stop loss exactly here, and that's why I tell you, don't just copy paste the table. You have to see, you have to become traders and send always your studies. So دايما فيكم تبعتوا study تبعكم عنا على الديسكورد أكيد بس لجماعة الألفا يونيفرس بروجكت. So 1.06 1.0610 TP1, 1.0644 TP2, 1.07 TP3, and 1.0785 TP4. Okay, these are potential trades to be done. Let's go. Then we have the GBP USD. GBP USD also trying to push up again. Let's see. We have this trend line, which is a bearish trend line. We have this high before. Divergence is always here. Trend line is always here also. Look, we will see when it will start to break again, and then we have two options, buy and sell, as usual. So the buy, if this trend up, the trend line up resumes, that it means if it opens, makes a wick down, and then start to push up again, the buy will be around 1.2360, stop loss 1.2330, 2370 TP1, 2437 TP2, 2493 TP3, and 2552 TP4. But while for the sell, we need to break down, and this also will be breaking the trend line and also will be a double top formation. So we can be here for this support with the double top. So the sell will be around 1.21, 1.2130 stop loss, 1.2090 TP1, 1.2056 TP2, 1.2016 TP3, and 1.1965 will be the TP4. Okay, will be the TP4 for this. Stop loss around 1.2126. 1.2130, let's say. Okay, and then the trend line will be broken, trend line will كسر, and the support, which is here, the support line also will be down with a double top formation, clean traffic on the left. It will be a nice sell. AUD/USD, also AUD/USD, we have the new setup here, which is the big setup, the most important one for the sell, this to eliminate. And as you can see here, the buy and the sell are getting ready. So let's see. Now, if the market opens, makes a wick down as usual, and start to push further up, we'll be breaking this sequence up, and we might have a potential push up. 0.6860 the entry, 0.6830 stop loss. TP1 6870, 6911 TP2, 6969 TP3, and 7036, which will be the TP4. Or if it start to push down again and move out of the stagnation area, the sell, here we have a clean traffic on the left. The sell will be 0.6578, stop loss 0.6608. 65, 68, 65, 68 TP1 the scalp, 65, 38 TP2, 64, 90 TP3, and 64, 20 TP4. Okay. Okay, this is for the buy and the sell for the NZD now, New Zealand dollar. Also, we move down for the support to this level, which is a nice support level. Okay. For the sell, of course, you have a double top. If it does it, إذا عملتها بيكون عندنا double top, which is with a clean traffic on the left. So the sell will be 0.6295, stop loss 63.15. Let's say, and we'll see the candle where it will be, FK, of course. 62.85 TP1, 62.45 TP2, 61.88 TP3, and 61.60 TP4. As for the resistance, So the buy, if you have an open wick down as usual, to respect the wicks and start to push up 0.6445 the entry, 64 64.55 TP1, 64.90 TP2, 64 no TP2, yes, 65.39 TP3, and the full target 65.80. Okay, for the double top, we said already the sell or the stop loss around 63. Here the stop loss is around 60. Let's go back for the numbers. I forget personally. So let's go back for new numbers, okay? The buy will be around 64.45. Stop loss 64.20. 55 TP1, 64.90 TP2, 65.26 TP3, and 65.70 TP4. For the sell, as we said, 62 will be, the double top will be around 62.95, stop loss 63.20, 85 TP1, 43 TP2, 10 TP3, and 61.65 TP4. We go for the USD CHF. USD CHF still pushing down as much as possible. New support level, which is here. We have this potential entry. We have the sell at 0.9308, 0.9338 stop loss, 0.9298 TP1, 9272 TP2, 9226 TP3, and 9164 TP4, where the buy, first buy will be around this, here, not above, because we have a certain divergence also. As you can see, we have low, lower, low, while here we have low, higher, low. And if we start to break up again, breaking this support, we have a clean traffic on the left, this candle, and moving up. So the first sell will be around the buy 0.94. The buy will be around 0.9470. Stop loss 0.9440, 9480 TP1 scalp, 9520 TP2, 9580 TP3, and 9680 TP4. Dollar Canadian. For the dollar Canadian, new resistance here. With the trend moving up, we have a bullish trend so far, the reversal bullish trend. And for the support, it's now here. We have 3 candle of stagnation. We have a clean traffic on the left. So let's see what will happen. Now, if it opens, makes a wick up and start to push down, breaking this support, the sell راح يكون تقريبا 135.40 135.40 stop loss 135.70 TP1 135.30 TP2 1.3487 TP3 134.20 and TP4 1.3310. While the buy opens, makes a wick up, the buy will be 1.3715, stop loss 1.3675, 1.3725 TP1, 1.3788 TP2, 1.3745 TP3, and 1.3930 TP4. Okay. This for the USD CAD. So guys, this is the weekly overview for the week. Make sure to watch exactly before taking any trade. check the calendar every day. What kind of news do you have and what time? Not to be stopped out with the news. This is very important. If there is a big news coming on GBP USD, don't take the trade of swing trade before 10 minutes or 20 minutes. This will harm, or 1 hour and you got stuck. This will harm you if it goes against your direction of trading, or if it goes with it, it will be good, but this always will be a luck. اوكي سو انتبهوا منيح على النيوز على الاسبوع الجاي اللي جاي. ما تاخدوا تريدات. قبل ما تاخدوا تريد انتبهوا وتطلعوا. سنفترض انكم تاخدوا على السترلينه، مش تاخدوها قبل بساعه ساعتين. طلعوا مزبوط اي متى في نيوز، انطروا تخلص النيوز، ساعتها بعدين خدوها بيز عليها. wait until the news ends and you can take it. Don't risk it guys. ما تخاطروا. جربوا ما كتير تعملوا تريد على النيوز. It will be volatile. Maybe this is the most time of the season they can make money. The market makers أكتر وقت بيعملوا مصاري هن الماركت ميكرز، لأنه العالم يلا يلا بدها تفوت تخبط قبل راس السنة وقبل نوال تعمل قد ما فيها تريدز. لا، be calm, safe, easy, and you will be profitable, and you can make from this week the profits of all the months. Anyway, so best of luck guys. Best of luck in this week. We will be together at all the time. Tomorrow we'll have also the update for the market, so don't forget 10 p.m. Dubai time, and we'll be ready to tackle this important week. See you guys.